Sports.
Balls.
Yeah! It's in the game.
So in Ball Handlers, the idea is that we talk about sports. This is our sports segment. All sorts of sports from all around the world.
It just occurred to me that Ball Handlers is definitely, I think, a game. Remember MXC?
Yeah, I do.
Where Takashi, whatever, Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was either Ball Fond. No, it was probably Ball Fondlers.
Well, Ball Fondlers is in Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, Ball Fondlers. Oh god. Everything we do is just an amalgamation of every shitty thing of pop culture that we consume.
It's true. But today on Ball Handlers, I'd like to give a little bit of a. Obviously we're gonna focus on the American sports because we're from America, so I assume all of our listeners, given our scope.
Yeah, and I know very minimal about Premier League soccer. I think that's one of the only. I don't know. That's not a very lot. No.
I'd like to real quick give a news flash from the international sports world. Just to keep ourselves abreast of what's happening in the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So earlier this week, we have some international cricket happening.
Oh my god.
Earlier this week, India beat England by 75 runs.
I'm assuming that's a lot?
I don't know, but it's surprising to me because only days before this defeat, Britain had defeated India by 7 wickets.
When I put out the Facebook post about this segment, I specifically said we weren't going to talk about cricket.
That's why I did it.
You piece of shit.
I have no idea what beating somebody by 7 wickets means.
I think that's when your parents get angry and they take a tree branch, like a switch.
Yeah.
I think that's I think you could loosely define that as a wicket.
I think it's when you get high off of empty whipped cream containers.
It's like the British equivalent of doing whippets, yeah?
Yeah, it's a wicket.
It's a wicket. Well, it's when you do it with what you do is you get a candle, right? And you light the candle, you light the wick, and then you let it go out and you put a lid over it. And you open it up real fast and huff all the smoke.
Yeah,
It's a wicket.
The Brits love doing wickets.
Classic Britain.
But,
so in real sports news, because cricket's not a real sport.
Yeah, back on brand, the Super Bowl happened last week.
Not only did a Super Bowl happen, but it is a historic Super Bowl. It was the first Super Bowl in NFL history to go into overtime.
Yeah, and I wrote a thing. I hesitate to call it an article because it's really just me filleting Tom Brady.
Yeah. I bet we both went directly to filleting.
Well, it's the gas baggier word, and that's what I'm striving to be here on Ball Handlers.
The title of the article is the best quarterback ever, citation needed, a pat on the back for Tom Brady. Get it?
Yeah, because he's a Patriot. Get it?
Get it?
Yeah.
That was my only contribution to the whole thing. I made the title.
Yeah, it was. That was a collaborative work.
I put some memes in there to make it all good for the good old new media audience.
We at Heck Media strive at very little other than teamwork.
But yeah, no, it was an incredible game, great to watch. They came back. The Patriots came back at halftime, where they were down 19 points. Yeah.
They were down 19 in the fourth quarter. They were down 25 points at one time. Is all I'm sure of. Is the biggest deficit was 25.
Jesus Christ.
And the biggest deficit ever to be eclipsed before in a Super Bowl was less than 10. I
think that just goes to a testament to how great Tom Brady is and the Patriots team.
It's a shame that GRONK wasn't there, but it's a testament to he has essentially other teams rejects, and one of their tight ends is a ex-lacrosse player.
Trust Fund Stick, my favorite game.
Yeah, well, not a football player is basically
right.
The gist of that. And they two of their players, I believe, one wide receiver and a defensive end, were former Rams, so not football players.
Hey, your boys.
Yeah, so not football players.
Oh.
But basically,
For
yeah,
the
they win
Rams.
with Tom Brady and a bunch of no names. It's astounding every time.
Yeah, I think the Patriots, like any good team, Patriots get a lot of hate, and it's completely unwarranted. Tom Brady is nothing short of just a good guy.
Like he might, I mean, even if he's not, he might have his personal flaws. But like, I don't know the dude, and I'm always an advocate for separating the art from the artist.
Oh, absolutely. I hate it when anyone like takes like what a celebrity says or thinks and talks about them like they're some kind of philosopher or politician. Like,
Yeah, and for example, right, Michael Jackson, it's largely accepted that he committed some sort of crime against children. Yes.
Right, probably touched him real bad.
Yeah, probably was a child toucher. His music still really good.
Phenomenal. Doesn't even make me want to touch kids.
No, weirdly enough, doesn't make me want to touch kids. I mean,
It's
good music.
bizarre. Yeah. You'd think that you'd want to touch kids after listening to it, but you don't. You really don't. And that's a good thing.
You just enjoy yourself. You just have a nice time listening to music.
But don't enjoy any kids. Yeah.
But the most likable thing about the Patriots, I think we can all agree.
Rob
Gronkowski.
Our boy Rob Gronkowski. Unfortunately, he was out at the end of the season with a back injury.
Yes.
Yeah.
But boy, did he have himself a time at the parade.
So for everyone who doesn't know, usually when a team wins some kind of title or championship, usually in the city they're from, they throw like a big parade, right? So what was Gronkowski quoted at this parade?
He had a few little gems. One of which was something along the lines of, "They're going ham. They're all going ham. I wasn't even planning on partying, but they all demanded it."
It was desired. The Gronk boat. It was a thing they wanted so bad that poor old injured Gronkowski.
Yeah, poor old injured Gronkowski was later seen shirtless chugging a beer.
This again another testament to the greatness of Rob Gronkowski.
And now I think the most underrated part of this story, though, the beer that was chucked to him from out of the crowd, right? It didn't appear from the video I saw. And here's another thing for the audience, by the way. Links in the description, because that's a thing we're doing now. So you can see the videos that we're going to be talking about.
You're welcome.
From the video that I saw, it didn't look like he saw it coming, and the beer was thrown well over his head. But Rob Gronkowski is one of the greatest receiving tight ends of all time, and caught it with ease.
That's like Hercules going, and I'm talking more Disney's Hercules, yeah. Going, because I don't want to talk about killing his family, because that's sad.
Yeah.
Because I don't want Rob Gronkowski to kill his family.
No, his family's pretty rad too.
It's like, imagine like Hercules is just like at like a little festival, and suddenly a big pillar falls, and he just grabs it and chucks it all the way to Mount Olympus. Like that is the equivalent of what Rob Gronkowski has done. And it's art. It's beautiful. I love Rob Gronkowski.
If anybody ever tells you that Gronk is not a national treasure, you are obligated to suplex them into a table.
If you do not at least break one piece of furniture and one other person's bones doing this, you are not a real Rob Gronkowski fan.
Hi, my name is Zed Toast, resident robotic companion at Heck. If you liked this clip from the Vestibule of Heck podcast, consider checking out the full podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes. Also go check out our Facebook page and the site itself, heckmedia.com. Existence hurts, please make it stop.